let's get to it. So, my name's Addy. I'm 26, fucking hell, old. Yeah, man, I'm just one of you guys, basically into cars, love drifting. Well, I used to be into Hondas. Yeah, just moved on in the world. So yeah, into drifting at the minute. You see my baby here, not in a good piece, but we'll get to that soon. And yeah, just build cars, financial mistakes. You know the rule. That's a good question, that. I think it was just Hot Wheels, first thing. Obviously, people say Fast and Furious and whatnot. Yeah, for me, I think it was definitely Hot Wheels first, just buying, collecting Hot Wheels. Getting into the career as well of motor trading, I think, yeah, made me passionate about it. Yeah. Oh, right. So, this is this is so random. I wasn't really into drifting at all. Obviously seen films like Tokyo Drift and whatnot, but yeah, wasn't into it. Obviously, for some reason, always liked the E36 for some reason. Thing is, just because, you go to like some German shows over here, you see them. And that kind of got me into it. And obviously, I used to post like a lot of stuff on Facebook days and whatnot, where it used to be like, oh, I'll own an E36 one day. And then eventually, one day, it just popped in. One of the random market Facebook finds, chatted with my mate Sob, who's here. And then we just discussed, just gone down to view it, and long behold, she's here. It's been 3 years now since I've been into it. Getting into drifting is, I don't know, I think I did a lot of street-o mistakes. Insert clip here. Drifting, it would just stay on the streets, as you do, because obviously you're broke. Got into getting into the track, and then learned a lot from there. And then obviously started meeting all these people who were very like-minded in terms of like what to do and, like basic drift needs and whatnot. Regarding the Polish kit, the big reason I went Polish for that is Nitride. Nitride was the first video that I come across, basically for E36s as well. That's how I got in love with it. There was a video that they built an E36 within a week. Like, it was a winter beater car, and then they got it into like the summer time again, so they wanted a show car. They made this E36, and I was just like, I was in awe with it, with how it looked, how it drifted. And obviously the guys just didn't give a f. And then that's how I was like, right, I need this inspiration. Got the 36 obviously, but then I needed that inspo. So obviously I give it a lot of my inspiration, motivation to the Polish lads. They helped me out a lot, and obviously got this kit as well and whatnot. And yeah, here she is. Well, it was fun. I won't lie, it was fun. It was very something, like I said, I was in my front wheel drive game, didn't experience drifting until like I met these couple of lads, good friends, and we just went to this little spot, industrial unit kind of thing, and then did my first donuts there, got used to it. And on the same night, we went to this big roundabout thinking that, oh yeah, I've got this. When you get that egotistical moment where you're like, yeah man, I could do this, I've got this, I'm like the best drifter in the world. Well, that backfired. Hit the curb straight away. Camber arm later, and the wheel later. I think that's how my first drift experience went. And after that, obviously still didn't learn, still carried on doing a lot of street-o, obviously running from plods and whatnot. And then eventually thought, I think it's time to be legal. Let's do it safe and sound, where we could crash for fun, but in a safe manner. So we decided to go on track, and ever since then we've been on track, minus sometimes we go street-o every now and again. But yeah, that's how I got into it.
This is like it's cool.
I know, isn't it? It's like garage rock. If you talk about recently, obviously it was when the 36 was out, really. It was a few months ago. I did my first novice day, I think after 2 years. Obviously because I went with the mindset, right, that the car's gonna be tucked up. Obviously I'm gonna work on it. So I thought, I might as well give it a good send-off for now. So yeah, we started drifting there, and obviously you could tell. 2 years of not drifting, pretty novice, a lot of spin outs, a lot of crashes there. But I think the wildest on that was, there's a bit on the circuit where you do a little bit of a manji. People would know on the drifting term is basically the snake maneuver. So I was doing a manji on that time, and I was trying to get used to it. And then eventually when I finally got it, I got too giddy. as I always do, and then I hit one of the tyre walls. But I didn't felt it. It just clipped the bumper, and the bumper came off. But I was so happy, or like over the moon with my mates. I was just like, we've got this. And then came around, we're parked up, and I'm like, something doesn't feel right. And I looked over, because basically where you park up on the track to get back onto that circuit again, you could see the hill overhand. So I could see the tyre wall there, and long and behold, I could see my bumper on the side, and there's a drift car that's coming close to it, and I was like, there goes the kit, there goes the kit. But thankfully he stopped and he saved me. Shout out to him, because he saved it and brought it back to the pit, cable tied it again, and we were back out again. That's probably one of my wildest moments. And the other wildest moment is probably just any time with the boys, really. When I was out, not even just on track, just from the street as well when we used to do it. It was just a good fun experience. Obviously from crashes and whatnot, but it's still a good memory. So yeah, that's where it is. Ooh, I think Ibisu, definitely. Just for the fact that there's that wild clip of Daigo Saito just flying on all four wheels and then not hitting the wall. That's the moment that I really want to do. I know I'm gonna crash, but at least crash in style, innit? And obviously Minami as well. I think it's the same track, I don't know, I'm not sure. But it's one of the Ibisu tracks that I really want to drift. But in terms of UK wise, I think I really want to do T-side this year, once the car's all built up again. And Driftland, 100%, because a lot of boys have done it and I really, really want to do it. To be fair, it's not that complicated. It's all just, you have to be low. I think that's just the thing about the drift scene. It's just like style matters, but I think Polish just takes it to the next level. They just use these transporter shocks, mini shocks, whatnot, slam it to the ground, and just keep it clean is what I'd say. I think less is more in their terms, but again, livery as well. It's just the cherry on top. I think because Poland is like, it's not a poor country. It's very limited on resources. So I think they make the most of it from that. And then obviously they just like keep it clean, your generic eBay drift kit, and then you just drift it, is what I'd say. They take it on the streets a lot. So I think that's what I think a Polish style is. Oh, and obviously they've got the term bandit steelies. So they've got these uphill insignia wheels that they just band them. Apparently it looks cool. I've got a set as well. Yeah, I think that's what I'd call a Polish drift kit, if there's a term for it. Well, the UK car scene is not the best, let's be honest. But in terms of like what I'm excited about is probably just redoing my whole car again. Obviously I'm not going, I'll still have the Polish kit on. I'll just go a different style. I think this year I really want to I've been into final bout videos a lot at the minute. And I think that's something I'm really motivated to push myself to with the car. You know, the clean build, less livery. Basically, the less is more vibe. More towards the interior focus as well is what I want to do with the car next. So I'll probably say a final bout. I'll probably say when they buy the wheels and then they don't lower it first. Like, come on, man. If it was me, when I started, I did lowering first and then got the wheels. But yeah, I think it's each to their own as well, really. Yeah, that's what I say. I think a lot of, I don't know, man. UK car scene is a bit shit, but I'd like to see more clean builds out in the UK, and obviously none with like the rep wheels as well. JDM, genuine only is what I'd like to say. But hey, you know, each to their own. If you're happy with that, go for it. If it makes you happy, go for it. Yeah, that's what I'd say. I'd probably say like the K cars. You don't see much. Obviously around the UK, you don't see many. Even if you do, they're very subtle. So I'd like to see like a crazy K car build, like they do it in Japan, you know, like the Shakutan or like the chrome, like a tow truck, you know, like a mini pickup truck kind of build. That'd be nice on hydraulics or something like that. Drifting wise, ooh. I'd like to see a Suzuki Cappuccino. I think I've seen people drift it, or I think there's a video out there where they've got the Daihatsu and they put the shell on an S13. Something like that, something weird. But I'd like to see people do that more. Because I think seeing little K cars just going doors with a JZX is funny as fuck. So yeah, I'll probably say that. So the first one is gonna be this guy. I'll have to find the username. He's the first one that I saw with the kit that I've got on. And that was the one where I was like, right, this is it. This is the one that I want. This is the styling I want, kind of. That motivated me more. So that'll be my number one, obviously. Second one will probably be any of the Wrong Crew boys. They're basically another drift team in Poland. Check their Insta out. They're really good at drifting, and every car is very unique. And then again, back to my top, the third is probably Don Musk. Don Musk, he's got some cars, really nice cars. He's got money to buy a Lambo, but he's spending on 46s and Supras, so that guy's got taste. Jimmy Oaks, obviously, them and the Front Street boys, they're just cherry on top. Fifth one is probably Team Animal Style, because they've got a 36. I think it's Palmer Anderson, he's called. He's definitely motivates me to get into that final bout look. So I'll probably say, yeah, those are my top 5.
Right.
Oh no. Shit. Good question, man. It's nothing really complicated about it. It's just, I think one day I just woke up and I was like, right, this is it. I think I'm just gonna sell the car. I was speaking with this lovely chap as well. We were going back and forth a few months ago before I sold it. He just really liked the car, and obviously the money he was given back then was really good. This was on a Facebook marketplace, had no doors. It was just painted in this idiotic pink, silver, flake color. But somehow I was like, do you know what? I really want that. We sold our car first, sold our Honda first. So a week after, we went down to view the car. I must have just driven it outside of the car park, right? And just did one, like a little pull, came back, and I was like, this is it. This is the car I want. Like, didn't even look into anything. It had no front end. Like I said, the door wasn't even there. We towed it back, and I think that was it, really. Just like, I think it was just like that sudden change, or that sudden moment that I was just like, I'm done with the Honda scene for now. Let's try something rear-wheel drive. See how we get on to that. I spent a lot of money on that Honda. I had 2 shells. I had one that was runner, which was my daily, which I sold. The other one was the shell, which was my second or the third car that I owned. Yeah, I splashed a lot of money in there. A lot of financial mistake. Sorry, Mum. But yeah, I think I just needed, because I was so done with that back and forth with the engine build and whatnot. I think because I was so tired and drained from that, I needed a fresh start. So I think that's why I went towards the BMW, you could say. I think if there was a Mazda as well, I would have bought it, but I think this came up. I was feeling cold.
We were having technical difficulties, but we're back on it.
Garage.
Build, man, that's how it is.
I think in general it will definitely be NSX. Honda NSX is definitely one of my dream builds. Time attack type, maybe. Drift wise, I do want a S13 or a S14. Any of the 2 S chassis, or even the 36. I'd probably love to, carry on making the legacy with it. But yeah, I think those will be like my top 3. 36, S chassis, any S chassis. Not an S15, because obviously one of my boys really likes it, so I'm gonna let him have that. And an NSX, definitely. It goes all over my head. Do you know what's funny? I have no clue how I got that many followers, It just happened all of a sudden. I think it was just me being me. Like with the cars, and it's like, I'll just take random photos, or like people will take random photos and then you just give them a shout out. Or you just make these like funny reels that you think like, oh yeah, this is funny. Like, I'm pretty sure if the viewer's mindset is same as mine, they'll click on it. So yeah, I'll probably just say like, just being me, being a dumb really. And then I think my lift up was basically going to like car shows a lot, or little random meets that we had locally. I think that just got us popularized in a way, you could say. But I highly doubt I'm popular compared to the other guys that are out there. But yeah, I think it's just be you, innit? It's like, if you just like do your own stuff, if it makes you happy as well, and you just share it a little every now and again, I think it just works. There's no secret sauce, sadly. Again, good question that. I think it's just like, just looking forward to meeting them in general. For me especially, because like a lot of my followers, if you're talking about, you know, Insta and stuff, a lot of my followers are from Europe. And obviously I don't get to meet them, but we chat every now and again. And there has been moments from like last year when I went ultras, I got to meet a few of the people that, you know, you'd chat with them on like Insta, or, you know, you communicate through TikTok or whatnot. And then it was just nice, you know, seeing this big community that's out there that just like supports you and like motivates you, and vice versa. Like people have came over and they've just been like, oh, you know, your car's sick, like that's what I want to get an E36 because of this. And it just like, you know, it makes you really happy just seeing that out there, seeing that positivity. Yeah, man. I think it's just, for me, it's just a vibe. It's the vibe that you get from, you know, unknown, like meeting unknown people with the mindset that we both like cars, or like we both like E36, or like, you know, whatever. Yeah, that's what it is. This is where my English is gonna go, but okay. Camaro, Chris's Camaro. It was just, I think because I've never driven a left-hand drive, and I think because it was American, with a big block V8 in it that was like making like 900 to 1,000 brake horsepower. I think just driving that, just feeling the power was a bit like, yeah, it was surreal. Okay, my friends are gonna hate me, but I'm gonna say German. I know. Like, listen. I've got a good reason. It's the fact that, because I love my jabs. Don't get me wrong. Jabs are easy to work on. If you want a first car, I'd definitely say a jab car. Any Honda, anything that's jab. It's something about the 90s German technology that was like I've had probably 3 Beamers now in my ownership. Had the 36. 36 on its own is very like, it's a raw car. Like on the inside as well, it's very simple. Then I had a 7 Series, which was very technical. It was like a car that I was just like, ooh, so many gadgets here. And then obviously I've got the 6 now, which is my daily. You've seen in the shots. That's just, again, it's probably the newest car I've ever owned. Or it's only an 05, but the amount of gadgets you've got in them and the little trinkets, you could call it, it's cool as in my eyes, at least. So I'd probably say, yeah, German for now. I've said it before, Honda NSX, probably my 36, I'll still keep it. It's either gonna be either a Honda EK9 Type R or an E86. That's it, that's only in our top 3. I've got a lot more, but we'll keep it at top 3. Oh God. I'll probably say, you know, when people, I don't mind liveries, yeah, but there are some people, especially the Ford Owners Club, when they put Haribo or Kinder Joy or Coca-Cola or Mentos livery on their Focuses. Like, bro, grow up. Seriously, just grow up.
We love you for the
Fast and Furious, come on. 2 Fast and Furious, that's the one. Or Tokyo Drift. Game-wise, I'll probably say Need for Speed? Most Wanted? Yeah, I think that's, you know, just like running around and like driving the M3 GTR. Yeah, I'll probably say them. Content creation wise, I think I'll probably have a little bit of a break every now and again, just because I've not got any content. Build wise is obviously, this is probably going to be the last year that I'll probably spend a lot of money on this over here. As you can tell as well in the B-rolls, later on you'll see the engines out. Once the car's done, do a lot of drift days. I just want to get better. Like when you see all this motivation, when you see your mates, you know, doing better, you just want to join them and just want to have fun. So I think, yeah, once the car's done, have fun, just make memories and yeah, go from there. Well, just follow me as well, I'll say, just follow me on Insta. Obviously you'll see a lot of the build thread that will go on from March, April onwards regarding the car. Collaboration wise, I mean, this is the biggest collab that I've got. Let's be honest, I just want to see the channel, Northern Blokes, just to conquer more views, you know, get the boys' names out. That's what I'd like to see this year. I think in terms of like going out wise, I'll probably be going Europe again to do ultras. see all the Polish lads again. Yeah, I think that's it really. I'm gonna keep it subtle, keep it nice and simple, focus on the car more. Yeah, just make memories with the boys is what I'd like to say. Pause, but yeah. Hey yo, this guy fruity.
Right.
Right, first things first, don't do a dodgy insurance mod, is what I'd say. Keep it legal, stay out from street drifting if you're into rear-wheel drive cars. Keep it on the track and just have fun. Like, build however you want your car. It's your car. If it makes you happy, then what else matters?
What if I want like a Mentos delivery?
Yeah, what about Mentos?
Right, people who do Mentos livery on your Focuses, mate, grow up. Just grow up. Just keep it nice. Keep it simple. Don't do them weird Scooby-Doo BS and whatnot. You've got so much motivation out there in the, like, fair enough, UK car scene, there is a lot of that goes on, but there's a lot of nice stuff as well. So instead of gathering around bit, just go out, man. Just go to like players or like, you know, shows like that have got potential, that you see yourself being motivated is probably what I'd say. Follow build threads, like, you know, follow some people on Insta or like someone who's outside of the UK, get motivation from that. And yeah, man, just whatever you do, just don't go into that path, man. I know we're not rich, so if you want to do that, just save up and like, you know, get that grind going, is what I'd say. Stay on track. That's what I'll probably say, that's the main thing. Just like, as much as, you know, you see people get a lot of influence of toge drift or like mountain drifting and whatnot, or street drifting. Yeah, it looks cool, but there's consequences behind it. Don't be a daft, you know, keep it simple. If you're learning as well, just go to the track. You know, you've got so many, like UK's got so many learning tracks as well. Just sign up to one of them. Get yourself nice and into the skill level. And then eventually, yeah, once you've got, you know, a budget or like, you know, you've got that car that's built up. And then if you're capable enough of doing it, then I'll probably say, yeah, do it. But yeah, just keep it hush, is what I'd say. So, Crashuu King, name suggests. I'm on TikTok as well. I think it's the same username. I'll have to double check. But yeah, we'll put it down in the link below. But yeah, just follow me on Insta and, you know, you'll see some random every now and again. And who knows, you might even see it being crashed again next year or whatever the year that's about to come by. So yeah, just follow me there.
That's it, that's right.
Yay! Let's go! Thanks, guys. Shaq. And yes, I am single. Put that in the blooper. Cut. Oh, that was sick, man. That was sick.